Hello, everybody, and welcome to BIHC Coffee School. Let me introduce you to the new program we're going to start hosting from April 2021. And this program, when you follow all the course, you get at the end the coffee diploma from SCA. So the whole goal of this is for you to really improve your coffee career, but to know exactly which course you want to do. We don't want you to come to a course and you don't know what to do and maybe it's not the right course. Just from the beginning, we support you and we guide you towards the career that you need to have. So, the first course going to be like SCA Introduction to Coffee for people who knows nothing. And it's going to be much more an open course to anyone. It's fun, it's just 4 hours, 4 to 6 hours, and you have a little bit of all the course of SCA. It can be sensory skill, brewing, barista skill, green coffee and roasting. And from that, you can decide which path you want to take. So I classify them in two different big, large categories. Like this, you can see where you want to go. So for people who are or want to become head barista, coffee shop manager, coffee shop consultant, okay, or even head of training, head of QC, head of espresso QC, well, simple, I will advise you to take the pathway toward brewing and barista skills. So you can start with foundation, and after intermediate, then pro. If you're already in coffee, I will advise you to start directly to brewing intermediate and barista intermediate, then carry on after for professional. As you can see here, as you can see here, I talk about candidate 6 months internship in East Africa and Middle East. So because you need to have 3 months gap between intermediate level and professional level, we decided to extend this gap to 6 months in order for you first to apply very well your new knowledge, but also have an experience either in a coffee shop or anywhere in Nairobi or in East Africa or in the Middle East. So like this is really going to open yourself to something new and different and apply at the same time the new knowledge. The same thing for people who want to become roaster, production assistant, means assistant head roaster, QC assistant, coffee producer, marketers or coffee marketers, all the people in a green, roasting and QC area. We have exactly the same thing where you put green coffee, sensory skill and roasting, then same thing, sensory skill, green and roasting intermediate up to pro, and same thing. You have this internship. So we find a place where you can work. It can be with other coffee producer for management of a coffee of a farm, and it can be with roasters. It can be with everything you can see in this business. At the end, when we become professional level, obviously you have your coffee diploma, but you also candidate for internship, which be for a minimum of 1 year to the Middle East or Europe, especially to France. So if you want to be candidate for the one for France, you will have to learn also some French. So you will have also some French classes added to it. And all those courses, you see, when you look at it, can be done within a year, which is a lot. You can do it within 2 or 3 years. Is really up to you. You have to take the time which is needed. And at the same time, you need some time to work. You have other things to do. So for this is how we put all this schedule together. So here we are. First of all, Thursday, 1st of April, we're going to do a coffee introduction, an introduction to coffee course. So you can come to the one on the morning, the afternoon, or the evening for those who work during the day. And you come, and this course will be really nice and fun. And you decide which path you want to do. Maybe you want to do just sensory and you're not interested in the other one. Maybe you want to do just brewing and you're not interested in barista. It's really up to you. You have to see what really suits you the best and what your budget obviously can afford. So all the courses, as you can see, are repeated every day. So for example, I'm in the sensory skill. But the thing is, I work on daytime. Well, the same course, the part 1, is repeated the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. And after, same thing here, for the part 2, the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. So I pick and choose the times that suit me best. So like this, you do not miss a course. So that is much more practical for everybody. And once you want to start the intermediate, well, same thing for intermediate. We split the course and you have the same course repeated throughout the day, morning, afternoon, and evening. So for example, here for brewing, part 1, if I do intermediate, I can do, for example, just mornings this week. The following week, I can do only the evening. And for example, the following week, I can do just the afternoon. It doesn't matter. The same course is repeated 3 times, okay? And the course is split in 6 parts from late April, okay, all the way to mid-June. So you have technically almost 2 months, 3 hours a week per course to fill up your whole course. That leaves you the time to apply your new knowledge in your work or wherever you're going to be, but really to understand the course a bit better and also have the advantage to have a lot of practical with me, because some of them, it will be just practical, not even free. Some will be just a lot of theory, and some part will be a lot of practical. So you will have much more practical. So the course is stretched out in order to offer you much more practical. So this is courses, and as you can see, each days has a course. So you go throughout and you just say, okay, I'm going to pick this week, I'm going to pick this one. Part 5, I'm going to do this one. And the last part 6, I'm going to do, for example, this one. So you have your own paper like this, and you just stick all the class you want to do. And when you start one class, you have to carry on. You don't say, I just do part 1 and I don't do part 2. No, because you're paying for the whole. So you don't want to have just half of what you paid for. And now we're going to go to the fees. So here they are. You can have this by emailing me and I can send it to you. You have here the tuition fee, and there you have the certification fee there for each of the course, okay? And when you are interested to do the membership, the internship or the placement, just tell us and we do all the things we can do to arrange you, okay? So that is it. And I didn't tell you the best. Intern can join the AST after 1 year internship. So you done your 1 or 2 years internship in the Middle East, in Europe. When we're going to host the AST course, so AST means Authorized SEA Trainers. This is what I am. When you want to become the certified trainer, well, you will be allowed to sit on the course and we will give you the fee for the course. However, if, for example, you already have a work, so automatically the internship is not for you, no problem. At the end of this, as soon as we host an AST course, we will ask you if you want to join or not, okay? So that is it for me now. If you have any question, please kindly email us at learn coffee at bihc.ac.ke, and I will put the email just below. You see it here. That is our website. And you can email me for more questions, how to pay the fee, can you pay by installment, etc., etc., etc. And we will be happy to answer you. Thank you very much and have a fantastic day.